Hey guys, quick live. I'm trying to edit videos, not having great luck with this Vegas movie studio, but hey, we're trying, See if anyone's around. We got Polar Bear Ed. He's coming up in another hour or so. So everybody's gone. They're out. I think they're getting dinner. I don't know what the hell's going on, but anyway, I figured I'd come on for a little bit. I'm looking on my screen here. I see Conker's online. I see Mick's online. Butler's online. A bunch of them. So maybe someone will come up. I just finished watching your video, Gary. Nice and crisp and clear. That was pretty cool with your 8K and stuff. I'm struggling through this Sony Vegas software. I'm not having any real luck with it, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I'll learn it. Jason Hughes. Hello, Jason. How are you? We'll see. Trying to muster through it. I'm trying to edit. I'm trying to do stuff. I'm not having any luck, Bill. But I was watching yours. You still have no sound.
I got sound right.
There you go. Okay.
Now I was being quiet.
Yeah, I have Sony Vegas 16 and Movie Studio 16, and it's just I don't know. Not having any luck. I'm not having any luck. I don't know. What was the thing you're using? DaVinci, you said?
I use DaVinci Studio.
Yeah.
But they've got a free version. Now, it's a bit of a climb uphill to get used to it. It's a little bit of work to get used to it because it's overly complicated. But it'll do everything.
Yeah. I just want to do stuff like cut out the lag time, me getting tools, go and take a piss, that kind of stuff. And lately with this movie studio, when I go to cut something out, either it doesn't cut it out or it's not the wrong. I don't know. I'm ready to give it up.
Well, you know what you could do? Grab the free version of DaVinci.
Yeah.
And then we could have a like I'll try to wake up at the crack of dawn, try to jump in your morning things, and we could have real quick little get up to speed things with it.
Yeah. Hey, Tim, what's going on? Hey, Ed's here. Hey, Ed. Ed's live's coming up a little bit later tonight, another hour or so. Timmy is here. Oh, Nikki's here from Ireland. We got Mr. Briggs in the basement. Hold on. Oh, hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott. Nikki.
I think is he in the truck? Where is he? Oh, who else we got here? We got Rich is here, mowers and blowers up done. Hello. Yeah. Everyone's saying hello. Hope things are well in Ireland, Nick. Good seeing you. Timmy's there.
What have we got? I'm trying to figure out what that other picture is. Mr. Briggs.
I don't know. Is it his house or his truck? I don't know. Let me see. It's hard to.
Maybe both?
Oh.
Wait. No, it's a steering wheel.
Oh, he's in his truck. Yeah. So he's got to be in his truck.
I'm in New Hampshire.
Is that your new truck?
Oh, it's New Hampshire.
New Hampshire?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, New Hampshire. I went to Maine.
What are you doing up there?
I took my father's old power chair up to Cranford Vendors up in Maine.
Oh, you're breaking up. Something about a plow truck in Maine. That's all I heard.
I took my father's old power chair.
Power chair? Like to sit on chair?
Mobility chair.
Yeah, disability chair. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Just like a power chair that you sit on and moves around.
Yeah. You're bringing it up to Maine?
Very get up here. I'm on my way back to New York.
Oh. Anyhow.
Well, I'll tell you, Ken, it's this with that much editing.
Yeah, it looks like the space shuttle, Bill. You know?
Well, it does, yeah.
No.
With this much editing, that took me about 45 minutes. Wow. And you can see it's edited just to tears.
That was the one you just did?
This is that last video, yeah.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately I went, I stutter sometimes, and I was stuttering when I was talking.
Uh-huh.
So I had to edit that out and put new words in,
I did leave a comment, though, at 23, is it 23:45? You and Grandpa Kevin have the Einstein hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the wind blowing. It was like, it looked like you're haunted.
Oh yeah. At the end, the wind comes around the front of the house.
Yep.
And it just had, when it's this hot, and I pulled it out to start. I mean, I walked out there, and I was nice and cool from being inside the house when I walked out. The 25-foot walk to the mower. By the time I reached for the cord, I was sweating.
Oh yeah, I can believe it. Sounded good though. I mean, you're lucky with that. Every time I've had a E-Series in the past 2 months, the camshafts or something's gone.
But yeah, when it's the carburetor though, people can say what they want. Those E-Series carburetors, in my mind,
Yep.
just they're
I don't
so
buy
easy
them,
to fix.
but everyone I've had, no one's ever checked the oil. They've run them out. They've run them and overheated them. The dealer said to me, "Look, it's run out of oil. Even though it's 10 months old, we're not going to warranty it. You ran out of oil." I mean,
I remember that video. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame them. But
I always wondered why we're always reversed on these. This way, I'm pointing at
you.
you.
Left
here.
is right and right is left. Well, it's like when I'm looking at you. My right is your left. Yeah.
I always wondered why. Yeah,
I know.
You think about it.
You point to
you
somebody,
can be reversed. You can be reversed this way too.
Yeah, you always point the wrong way. It's like you're to the right of me, so if I go to the right, I'm going to my left.
Yeah. So to look at you, I've got to go like this.
Yep.
And I'm actually looking away from you.
But anyway.
Yeah, if you want with the Da Vinci, I tell you, my son just he's first year into work, but he went to college for computer science. I was a software engineer in my life. He's been a programmer for a year now, but he is seriously into games, and he has his own god awful little YouTube channel, and he will sit one frame at a time and make videos.
Yeah, my son plays wicked video games. Bought a $3,000 or $4,000 gaming computer. All right, laptop like 4. But I don't know. I've never asked him to help me. You know what I mean? So because I know he games, but I don't know if he knows enough about. He started out with was it Minecraft years ago when the kids were doing that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Me and Billy used to play Minecraft all the time.
Now he's into the real high tech, but it's all about killing monsters and people and this and that. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I know my kid when I put this computer, I put a computer together specifically to run Da Vinci. So I went with the 3080 Ti graphics card, which is god awful expensive.
Yeah.
But I went with the Maximus 13, the Asus Maximus 13 Republic of Gamer motherboard.
Yeah, you get all the light shows and all that crap in there.
Oh my, yeah, it's ridiculous. And I mean, my kid looked at it and he goes, "Huh, what'd that cost you?" And he says, "You built that, right?" And I said, "Yeah, I built it." And he's like, "What'd that cost you?"
We used to go Tiger Direct years ago and make all our own stuff.
Yeah. Well, I owned a computer company building computers for businesses for years.
Yep.
And then I went back because I accepted the fact that I was a computer programmer.
What did you do? Like more for industrial or personal, or what was it?
Well, I wrote software. I worked for Seagate and Intel and
okay, cool.
Hewlett Packard and all those guys.
Yep. You talking like C++ and assembler and all that stuff, or what?
My first language was assembler.
Yeah.
And then when I went to school and started learning, everybody explained to me that what I did was basically go against the wind in the rain uphill. They said assembler is the hardest language. But when I switched over to C++, I switched to C and then C++. And then, of course, as time evolves, you have to learn ASP and .NET and C#. And I picked up 9 languages.
My brother works for the Defense Department. So he started at IBM when he was 14 or 15, working in the summers. And he's always done Department of Defense work ever since. And now he's 60. So he's been doing it since he was 14.
Greatest project ever. Wrote software that's in use today. We had trackers that look like a $20 bill.
Yep.
They're about twice as thick as a normal 20.
Yep.
Which in a stack of 20s you'd never see.
Yeah.
It had a tracker in it, and when you picked it up out of the drawer, it'd start pinging the server.
Oh shit.
And we put them in banks and Burger Kings and Subways, and then charged people monthly to have the bills. But if they got robbed, the nice part was, with a die pack, you blow up a die pack in a robber's face, and he turns around and starts killing people.
Yeah.
With a tracker, he takes the tracker and leaves.
Cool. My brother, I remember when I was younger, when I got my first job, he's a year older than me. He was decrypting Russian satellite transmission codes at like 20 years old. And then,
I never had that talent.
He was because he used to write the stuff. He brought home 10,000 sheets of a program. It's all zeros and ones. I don't know what the hell it was, But then his last big project, he had to do all the air traffic control programming for Heathrow in England. He was the main programmer for that project years ago. The whole air traffic control for Heathrow Airport.
That's less of a programming job and more of a blinding logic job.
Yeah, but
you have to have your level of logic
to be the lead guy though. But he's a mathematician. He's all that crap, whatever. But anyway, to answer Tommy Hamlin here, Tommy, what held me up today, because everyone's asking about that Honda mower, I don't have a puller wide enough to get the flywheel off. My pullers only go to 6 inches that have the hooks on them. A Honda flywheel 7-inch. So I have to borrow. My buddy's got an H-beam puller that I could put the forks in to get
2 bolts in. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to borrow that tomorrow to get it off. But because remember, this is a GXV. There's no cylinder head. It's a one piece. So you have to take the flywheel and pop the crankshaft out to get the connecting rod and the piston out. So I can't do anything until I take the flywheel off. So tomorrow, hopefully, I'll borrow the puller. I'm not going to spend $40 on a puller I'll use once,
Did you try put a little pressure on it and whack it?
I did the whack. I did my area with the air gun and everything. Yeah. I tried that, and no, it's on there.
Nothing.
The last time I did a Honda flywheel build, I remember it distinctly. When that flywheel puller finally came, boom! I mean,
all at once. Yeah, I've done one Honda flywheel.
Shit out of me. Yeah,
I've done one Honda flywheel. I think I have a video on it, but
for some reason those suckers are on there.
I paid nothing for an HRN 216. I paid nothing for it because I had a couple of little problems and it didn't have wheels. And I remember pulling the flywheel, pulling, and when it popped, it went bam, and it was just all loose all at once. I almost peed my pants. I thought, well, there's $50 out the window,
Yeah. Who else we got here? Saying hello.
I wasn't looking at the chat thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm so far behind. Clem is here. Hey, John.
I got to say hi, everybody.
Yeah. Eddie, your live is what, 7, right? Is it 7 o'clock yet? I think it is 7.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to be nice to John because John's a decent guy, and so we won't talk about cucumbers at all. Nobody will even say the word cucumber.
Only when Luke and Laura come up, but it's late there. The UK, it's already 11 o'clock, so I don't know. I saw Mick was. You see on your YouTube when the blue dot on the screen, you can see who's on, and I saw Mick was actually on and Conquer and a couple others. That's why I came on. I figured maybe they'd show up, but we'll see.
I never noticed a blue dot.
Well, on my TV, when I do the YouTube on the TV, like watching it, and you go to subscriptions, if it has a blue dot next to them, it means they're actually online.
I thought the blue dot meant that they were they had something new.
No, it means they're live. They're actually online.
Oh well, I always make it a point to look when I see the blue dot because I think, ooh, they might have something new. I've got the subscriptions, but that doesn't mean that the notifications. But I get 10 million notifications.
My green lawn. Hello, how are you?
We should bring him up. He's a decent guy.
Oh yeah, where's he from?
I don't know. He's a lawnmower guy. He's not an engine fixer. He's a cutter.
Oh, okay.
But he's a decent guy. I'm subscribed up to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a bunch of guys that cut grass, especially Tim Palmer, those guys, and Luke and Laura, and everyone here. Pete Giles. Hey, Pete, how you doing? There's Andrew. How are you, buddy? Clem is there. Let me throw the link back out. Control.
Ladies and guys, I should do a racing broadcast live from the Daytona 500 in New Hampshire.
You're breaking up real bad, Scott. Your video's good, but your audio sucks.
Yeah, you could have just as easily said, yes, and I'm out running a state trooper right now. In a truck with a trailer.
No, I'm in that kind of truck.
What highway are you on, Scott?
12 to New Hampshire.
Oh, okay. So you got another hour and a half, 2 hours?
Drop 4.
4, wow. A bit of a hike. How's the weather up in New Hampshire? Nice.
It's a little cloudy. Now it's on 9 minutes.
Oh, okay. I tell you one thing, Bill, with that Honda, I took off the 6 bolts that hold, the 45-degree angle, the crankcase.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to tap it. Boom, fell right
Yeah.
off. Fell right off.
That
Usually
Honda super glue, that gray super glue,
Yeah,
sometimes it's
usually
impossible.
It's unbelievable. It didn't even. I took a screwdriver, it just popped right off.
Yeah, you swear it's JB Weld.
Yeah, but I tell you, it worked. It came out perfect. But now, stupid flywheel.
I did have one Honda where I was doing the valve cover on it, and somebody called me on not putting a gasket in, using the gray glue on it.
Yeah,
that's like saying the Chinese motor, the Chinese carbon, a Chinese edger. It's like it's what it was. It's like, I'll put them back together as well as I can, but I'm not going to make them that much better than they started.
Hey, let me ask you something. If you're editing a video, no matter what software you're using, if you're editing a video and you what is it? What do they call it? Not rasterizing. What do they call it when they
pixelate?
Well, what do they call it? There's a word for it when it takes if the video is 10 minutes, it takes 40 minutes to do it.
When you render it.
Render.
Yeah.
I made the mistake about 20 minutes ago of hitting render. So now forget it. I'm locked up for about an hour.
Because I tell you what, a big video card will make a huge difference. Like running this 1080. This last video was an 8K video, right? And I'm going to go look. It was 23 minutes, 24 minutes long, and it rendered in 5 minutes and 24 seconds.
Wow.
And it's 8K.
Holy cow.
So if it had been a 4K video, it would have done it in 2 minutes.
Yeah, but how much is that card? $500? $1,000?
Oh, keep going.
Oh yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah. You can afford half of it there.
I was gonna say I'm working off an HP computer. I think it was on sale for $900 from $1,500 or something.
And the TI card makes a difference. The 3080 and the 3080 Ti.
Yeah, I should just use my kid's computer. My son, like I said, he bought a gaming computer, and I'm sure everything in it is top notch.
Yeah, I'm running the Gigabyte GeForce, I think.
That's
3080 Ti, and it's $1,100 now.
Oof. Well, yeah, now you can start getting stuff again, right? Because wasn't there a problem with the chips? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I paid $18 for it.
Wow. Hey, Jeff Skews. Hey, Jeff.
But it was a gotta have.
But
no, it's not the GeForce. I don't know. Oh, mine's the MSI. I just looked down in big glowing letters. It says MSI. Wait. I don't know if it'll reach. It's kind of comical.
The light show.
Yeah.
Now, is that just for effect, or what's the deal?
The lights?
Yeah.
The lights are just to amuse me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't really make it faster. I can turn them off, but they haven't stopped making me smile yet.
I know the kids go crazy for them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the minute they stop making me smile, I'll turn them off.
Oh, let's see. Who else we got?
I love that when you first go into the StreamYard, it says, good lighting can make you look good. So wait, here you go. Or it can make you look at all.
I remember when I used to have the green screen back there. It sucked because I had bad lighting. Now they got the virtual green screen where it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I actually was hanging things in the window behind me because my office is on the second floor. And I hung things in the window to try to cover the window. And it occurred to me, it's too much effort. All I have to do is carry one of my studio lights up and just put it up when I'm coming on.
Officer, what's going on?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Dr.
How are y'all?
Yeah.
Doing all right?
Lazy Sunday night.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you need to be. You need to, John, you need to be one of those love radio station channels. You could be Dr. John.
Very white.
John, love.
Right.
And do the 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. shift.
Phone would ring off the hook.
It would.
What's going on, Frank?
Well, I'd call.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Bill. Is it you?
Hi, John.
What are you wearing? Wear my gray shirt.
That came a little too easy. Hang on.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sparky's got that radio over there that was it Reach Online or whatever. I wonder if they have they have requests, but I don't think they have actual call-in where you can talk. That would be something.
Yeah,
well, growing up, being a child of the 70s, basically, the radio stations all did that all night long.
Hey,
They'd always
there's
have somebody
William.
with a real low voice.
William exists. He's there.
And there's William.
Hey, William.
Hey, William.
We got a redo remake of the Twilight Zone and have John saying, "Welcome to the Twilight Zone."
Hey, Tim.
The low part's what came through.
Yeah. Your audio is real bad, Scott.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, it's all choppy. Well, it's like Klaus today. Remember Klaus?
Yeah, sure was.
But anywho, Tim Jones, not unusual. There you go. Who else we got? Oh, Henry, look at that. Henry's back.
There he
William
is.
says, "Hello, Ken, it's William," but his name's
Come
William
on.
the thing.
Yeah. He changed it a
Come
few
on up,
times.
Mr.
And
Henry.
for some reason, he could not get. I could never see him in the chat. Now he's back. Oh, who's that? Oh, Jeffrey's coming up. Who's Jeff? Hey, Jeff. What's going on?
Hey,
buddy?
Jeff.
That's a nice bright shirt, Jeff. What are you doing? Construction today or what?
This one?
That's
brand new.
Where?
That's brand new.
Does it have an inmate number on it?
I was gonna say, yeah, it looks like Grandpa Kevin's.
I think John's starting to want you
Yeah, there's a
to
number
know where
right
you are
there.
right now.
Yeah, for real. I need some fingerprints.
Give me one sec. Hello.
Yeah, Sunday night usually my kid brings home something for dinner, so I'm hoping they bring something home. We'll see.
Andrew's trying to be funny.
You got
Yeah,
put
so I
inside-
broke down and I bought one of them ATV lifts.
What'd you get? Oh, you
One
did
of
buy
them
the lift? Yep.
They're
I did
nice.
buy it.
I wonder where
I've
area
got
code
a red
908
line.
is.
Yeah, okay. Now is
And
that
it's really got me
pneumatic,
wondering.
hydraulic? What is it?
It's air.
Hello.
Air hydraulic, I think it is.
Oh, cool.
If it ever gets here.
Where'd you go? Amazon or?
No, I bought it right off the red line.
Oh, okay.
But
You got the
I-
extension. You got the extensions for the saw.
Yep.
all that crap?
Yep,
Yeah.
they all come with it.
Oh, that's cool.
Open top to 53 inches.
That's
Nice.
I got a guy that bought a mower from me like a year ago.
Yeah.
Hey, probably 75 years old. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
But he butt dials me about once every 3 months. And he does it every time he does it. It doesn't happen once. It'll happen 5 times.
But you got to answer, Bill. I was waiting for you to call me.
I'll call him back and tell him to take me, to call somebody else to
Hey,
be off
Henry.
the top of the list.
Tell me, you got that money you owe me? I'm glad you
Five
called.
bars.
Yeah.
I got 5 bars now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're still breaking up though, Scott. Every other word.
You were missing out on what you're saying. Darn it.
Are you on a headset, Scott, or how you doing?
Yeah, it's real disappointing, ain't it?
Hang on. Okay, I'm better.
You recover well, John.
Yeah, I'm all better now.
Hey, you need this for the tears?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm trying to upload a video, John, for that thing you sent me, but I'm not having the best of luck with the editor.
Really?
I've had this video on a chipper for, 6 months, and there's a spot in there where I go get a wrench, and it takes me about 2 or 3 minutes, and that's too much. I want to kill it. And I can't do it. It's like, damn.
Well,
Grab the free version
you
of
got
DaVinci.
the expert sitting next to you.
Well, he got the DaVinci, though. I'm using the Sony Vegas, which is what...
He could probably use the cheapo too.
yeah, the
No,
Alley Mac and-
there's a free version. I use the big version, but
Yeah.
only because I like every single stupid special effect.
yeah.
But the free version's got 90% of them.
So yeah, I actually bought this Sony Vegas.
William.
It was on sale.
Hey.
I bought it. It wasn't
What's
that
up?
expensive, but I did buy it. So I have all the bells and whistles.
How's it
Oh,
going?
yeah, what's going on?
Going good.
Not bad. How's everybody
I don't
doing?
want to say nothing bad here, but watching Briggs, he's been going around a corner for the last 15 minutes.
In the circle?
Starting to
Did he
make
do
me
the
wonder.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's turning to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually at Talladega right now.
What's the other one?
John
Right?
laughs. That means you're the only person who knows where Talladega is.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm trying to help a friend with the cup today. It's got the Purge 20 horsepower on it.
mhm.
It'll crank up. It'll crank up. It runs fine. I mean, when you first crank it up, it runs fine. And after about 5 minutes, I mean, it starts running like crazy. I mean,
Starts what?
missing. It
Oh,
starts missing, like missing,
Cold.
running terrible.
I would
Ignition coil.
take off the kill wires first just to make sure the diodes and stuff aren't screwed up on the coils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try that first, because sometimes when the diodes act up, it starts shutting off one of the coils and backfeeds
But
the other one, and
But
hey,
if you put it on, if you put on choke,
Henry.
it'll
Hey,
run.
Henry.
oh, so
Okay.
it's a fuel related issue then. All right.
Yeah. If you put on choke, it runs.
I'm wondering if the
Yeah.
fuel solenoid is working properly, because when those check to make sure the fuel solenoid's working properly on the carb too.
Is the vent
Okay.
blocked?
Yeah, take off the gas cap, make sure there's no blocked vent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I had
That's
that
a
with a
good
mud
point.
dauber on one of them. Yeah.
That's a good point. The vent on the gas cap, if it runs for 5 minutes.
I had something notorious. The gas tank was in the trunk on a John Deere, and a mud dauber had filled a little hole in the gas cap. And I was doing, valve adjustments, this and that, and the other thing. And finally I go, wait a minute. It can't be that easy. I take it off.
Yeah, you got tools out when you needed a hose.
Oh my God. Well, what do you charge the guy? You spend an hour doing all kinds of crap, and then all of a sudden it's a stupid gas cap. So,
You can't win
See you
that
later,
one.
Briggs.
Oh, Briggs will be back. I'm sure.
Uh-oh.
See,
Don't
I
be
only do
threatening us
flips.
like that now.
What's that?
Yeah, I was working on the Mantis all day, and the thing is, I was making a video, and the thing is just a piece of garbage.
Which engine though? The Echo or the Honda?
The Honda.
The Honda engine. Okay.
Yeah.
I've used most of the ones I get are the Echo engines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
Well, everything. The kill wire is broken off. The throttle finger throttle lever there.
Yeah.
As somebody
trigger.
Glued, must have broke it and then glued it. That don't work. And that takes that small, little, tiny purge bulb.
Yeah.
I got 1,000 of the big purge bulbs.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's like 4 different size purge bulbs depending. Yeah.
Yeah.
Need me to send you one, Henry?
And
Yeah,
It seems like all the ones coming from China now have that pink hue to them.
Yeah. I've had one of those little tiny ones sitting in the box for 6 months.
Yeah.
you know
And
what
nothing
I,
uses it.
I
You
can
know
tie
what
it to a carrier buzzer and send him your way.
no, you know what I did? I had one of those purge bulbs that have the long end and the short end that you put in to like a chainsaw,
Yeah.
and I broke that purge bulb out of there,
Oh, okay.
and it fit. It worked good. Yeah.
Hey, Henry, I
never
gotta
tried that.
ask you- wait. I'm looking at your shirt. How was surgery? Did the patient make it?
No, it's a piece of garbage. Yeah, it's warm out there, and
Oh, yeah.
this is the only thing that really doesn't hold the sweat.
Yeah. Today was actually a nice day. Humid, but a nice day, though.
Yeah,
It's hot here today.
Overcast. Yeah, real nice.
We need to move north.
Mega, how are you today?
Is that Mr. Williams down there in the bottom?
I was going to say, yeah, he hasn't been in a while. Hey, Henry, I'm drinking what you're drinking.
Hey,
How you doing, good Godfather?
how you
Godfather.
doing, William?
Got
Yeah, not
Guys
too
must
bad.
have called
Got
each
Jeff,
other,
too.
huh?
Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm in the background. Let me check. Was it rendering a video? Hey, it's rendered. It's all done. Yeah, now I got to get rid of all the dead air. Figure it out.
Email it to me as an MP4. I'll fix it.
I mean, no, it's an MP4. Well, I had to use, what about here? I'm using.
Ken, you know what you could do? You could put it up private and send me a link.
Yeah.
And I could chop it up for you and then put it up private and you could grab it back.
How do I do that though?
Just create the video and make it private. And then only people that you send a link to.
Make it private in YouTube. Yeah. I use
Yeah.
this thing now. It's called
Mike, I gave him my finger.
It's called Handbrake, and it converts my stupid iPhone MOVs over to MP4s.
I've got DaVinci, so I can just pick.
Well,
Yeah.
normally the software's supposed to do that, but it wasn't doing it.
Kenny has DaVinci too, doesn't he?
No, I got the Movie Maker, Sony Movie Maker Vegas
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, Vegas.
movie studio.
That was one of the ones I went through on my way to DaVinci.
Yeah,
It was easier.
Well, I mean, I did
but-
it because Ali Mac uses it and Mick uses it, and I figured okay. And I got a fairly recent version, 16 or something. But when I went to go do the MOV files from the phone, it'll do the video, but no audio. All right, there's absolutely no audio. So then I did this Handbrake, which is a free download that converts it. Takes about had double the time to convert it, but it converts it. So now I got all the stuff in the movie studio. I said, okay, now what do I do? And I'm using this guided, they call it guided video, where it tells you what to do each time. Like, do you want effects? Do you want this? So I'm working my way through it, but I'm trying to find a video on YouTube saying, I just want to cut out the 2 minutes of dead air in the middle of it. The rest of it's fine. It's just 2 minutes in the middle of it. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. On this, it's like you've got 9 choices. You can right click it and say mark where you start and mark where you finish. Or you can get out the little razor blade and say chop, chop, and then just hit delete, and it scrunches it together automatically.
That's what I figured there would be on this. Something where I could drag a red line or something and mark a start and stop, You
want a good way to convince you it's worth trying, even though it's a lot of work?
Yeah.
Let's say you walk away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you come back, but you don't come back for half an hour because you decided to go have a sandwich. You can do a smooth transition, and even if the sun moved, it'll look like you walked away for a split second.
Huh.
Yeah, all I do is I hit split, and then I go to the other end, and I hit split, and then I delete the center.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Oh, is that what split does? Because I saw split on my movie studio, not to the one that I use to film it on the phone has the editing options too. But I just can't get them to. I don't know. I mean, I'm no dummy, guys. I'm a smart, educated guy. But this editing makes me feel like an idiot.
Hey, come on now.
I can do
coming from Mr. Mobuddy.
Getting up to speed's hard work in DaVinci, but I tell you, you would fall in love.
Who makes that? Is that the actual name of that's the software?
Blackmagic.
Yeah. Okay. It probably has a lot of different things than iMovie has, but really, do I need it? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Do I really need it?
You find it's like a lot of things, though. You'll find yourself all of a sudden wanting it and needing it.
Yeah, well,
not
yet. I'm happy.
Bill, you got that DaVinci Resolve? Is that what they call it?
I've got Studio. Resolve is the free one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Studio. It's like $300 for Studio, so it's not really expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not lunch money either.
Yeah.
Huh.
For a program that's free on our phones, or
that's what I've been using.
Up for $300 more than that. Yeah. I hear you.
Even this movie studio, I only paid like $40. It was on sale. Normally it's $200 or something.
Yeah.
But it just seems to me, I've been watching some YouTube videos, but the kids that go on there that are like 9, okay, they'll go on there like, oh yeah, you just hit this and this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I can't even follow the goddamn video.
But remember, they don't know how to drive a car yet.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my
God. The video I made, I don't think I'm going to even put it out. Maybe I'll send it to John and he could put it out.
Yeah. Now, Bill, what were you saying? If I made it private, you can get in there? How does that work?
No, you make it private, and then only people you send a link to can see it.
Oh, okay.
And as I said, you could make it private and then send me the link. Email me the link, and then I click on it and download it. Then I could make it private and send you back the link.
You could actually download it?
Yeah, you can download any of the videos.
Oh, no shit. I don't know that.
Hey, did you know Ken is live right now?
What is that?
Yeah,
Ken is live right now. It says right there.
The announcement? Yeah, I'll get the announcement tomorrow.
Yeah, I just was scrolling through and hey, there's Ken. It's like I didn't get no notification.
Yeah. I would happen to be sitting in front of my computer prepping up for the next video when it came up. I was downloading off my phone, so I said, unplug the phone, plug in the camera. So I got a little desktop thing. I moved a USB back and forth on, so I don't have to go underneath.
Yeah, I thought my video machine was broken because John sent me a donkey video, and I've been pressing the button and it doesn't work.
Is it possible I can get a new carburetor for that Courage, even though it's
yeah, but why do you think you need a new carburetor?
Jeff is showing us something here.
I think it's a fuel issue, don't you think?
Dinner. I figure I'd make Ken hungry looking at that.
What is that?
Oh, look at you.
Steak
now you're looking at a picture of a barbecue.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Bill, remember those pictures where you take a picture in a mirror and it goes on and on and on?
Yeah, the infinity picture. Well, I've got a new camera coming in Wednesday, and that's the first thing I want to do is take the cameras and go like this and see what happens. I want to see if it like distorts space. You know?
Infinity.
Yeah.
Black hole.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look, if you do this, you can see what you're going to do tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
I think Eddie's got it right. He says too much stress. I don't edit. I just watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the video I showed you, Ken, that's got the 28 marks in it.
Yeah.
That's when you're having a bad day. Half of mine
I'll tell you,
have
mine's stupid
4
stuff.
or 5 marks.
The one tool you forget to bring with you, and you got to go in to get it, and sometimes it takes, or you got to take a pee or something.
Yeah, I stop for lunch, and that's why I told
there.
you about the smooth cut transitions.
Yep.
Because a lot of times I'll be downstairs, and I'll go upstairs to do something, and then I'll get distracted for 2 hours, and when I come back down, the sun's moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you use smooth transition, it'll change it from one to the other, and you'll never know it didn't go straight through.
You got videos, Tim?
Yeah, Tim had a few fixing some stuff.
I'm just messing with him.
Yeah.
I very seldom mess with anybody. It's unusual, I know.
Yeah, very.
Highly unusual.
It's your turn to land a punch, John.
Yeah, I was smart enough on somebody's video earlier, and Ken's live stream popped up. I was like, oh, live stream.
Somebody sent me this the other day.
Wasn't me.
Hey, that's my ex-wife.
Oh, boy.
Don't show everybody.
That's twerking, they call that?
Junk in the trunk. Yeah.
I don't know how girls think that that's sexy or whatever.
Oh, I do.
Hey, all I know is if it's big enough, it's a table for your beer.
Lisa likes it when I do it.
Well, you just saved me $8 for dinner.
Oh, God. No doubt.
Oh, God. I'm glad I already ate.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks.
Well, usually Sunday night they'll bring home. Usually it's Chinese, so we'll see what happens tonight. But I said to my kids, next week we have Father's Day coming up next Sunday, and usually they say, "What do you want to do? What do you want to do?" And I said, "You know what? Next Sunday, I'll go over to Jessica's house. She's 10 miles away. I said, go over there. Well, I'll bring Nick with me. You make me breakfast. I'll do my stream from her house, and I'll have like a Father's Day live stream with my kids. See if they. I'm still waiting for her to answer me."
I might take a road trip Saturday.
Road trip.
I don't know how the weather's
Yeah, I'm
supposed
going to go out to Allentown to the Mac show. I've never ever been there yet.
Yeah, Allentown's nice. I've been out there. I like it.
Oh, McCungy, same thing.
I'll be back in a few minutes. My son's here and he's fixing to leave. I want to visit with him a few minutes before he goes.
Did my green lawn ever jump in the basement?
What's he asking about, John?
But my son?
No. John Rose is saying Big J.
Oh,
Playing with
hang on. Let me see.
Was there a conversation?
Let's see.
Oh, I know what he's asking.
About the, go ahead, about the videos?
Yeah.
Oh.
And yes, you do, Tim. You do. I was just messing with you. Hey, Brandon. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. Y'all hang tight. Don't disappear before I get back. Hurt my feelings.
Just like usual, right?
Yeah, everybody all laughs.
Yeah.
Hey, see you next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, editing. Ugh.
He's
But let
probably
me
still
ask you a
here.
question, though. Bill, now that I have it rendered, is it better to go in with a rendered video to edit or an unrendered video to edit?
Well, it's when it's unrendered, it's a string of MP4s or moves.
Okay.
When it's rendered, it's just one MP4 or move. I can't. I wouldn't be able to.
So it's not bits of video then.
No, there's no difference.
Oh,
it's just one big one now.
All right. Well, I mean, before when I download it as MOV, it's one big one because my video thing makes it, but it's called an MOV for the iPhone.
Yeah.
And like I said, it didn't recognize the sound, so I used that other thing I have, dash whatever, to make it an MP4. But when I make it an MP4, if I have an MP4 and a rendered MP4, is it the same extension, same everything?
It's the same everything. It's an MP4.
So why do it?
Well, I could cut out the dead air, and
But I'm saying if I have an MP4 10 minutes of a video MP4, and
Yeah.
then why would I have to render? What am I doing when I'm rendering something?
Oh, if you're using all 10 minutes, you're not doing anything to it.
No, correct.
You don't have to do anything. You just post it and you're done.
Agreed, but I'm saying I got 2 minutes like in the middle. I want to get rid of it.
Then you
But
have
I
to do
should-
something. That
but-
YouTube editor, YouTube's got the editor where you can cut stuff out of the middle. Except
for
you'll
some
be
reason,
79 years old
I'm
when you're done.
editor stupid. I don't know what it is, Bill. I just
No, you'll be old when it's done. It says this might take a while, and then you'll go look the next morning and it still says this might take a while.
Well, the other day, 36 hours in my video, the last one still hadn't uploaded. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I killed it and re-uploaded it. It took 10 minutes.
It's a communist plot.
I'm telling you. I think they set fire to that server farm in California.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I tell you, if you get the resolve, the transitions and stuff, they're addicting. They're just addicting. It's like
well, it asked me that at the
digital
beginning
crack.
of the video. Do I want transitions? Because it's got 10,000 different types of transitions.
Yeah.
But it's only transition though when you have video before you combine them. Correct?
Well, in a lower end editor, yes.
Okay.
Remember all the
you
little
higher
spots
end, you
I
can
showed you on
transition
mine?
anything you want.
All the little spots I
Hey,
showed you
Shmuel.
on mine?
Yeah.
I can drag a transition in between
Come on,
any
just-
two of them. It's like I'm sure you've seen on mine, right? Occasionally I'll do the little swirl effect where the whole screen swirls in and out.
Yep.
I literally drag it off the menu bar and drop it. Or the part where the screen goes like this.
Yep.
You know, and the corners move out. All I'm doing is picking the one I like at the moment and dragging it into the
iMovie has all that. Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know it makes me feel like an idiot. Hey, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy.
Yeah, you can get music and put it in between or on top or on the bottom. You can get
Oh, hi, Simone.
you can get screen on screen. Got all kind of things,
Hey, Simone, come on up. I want to hear about the show.
Yeah, Simone, come on up.
That show.
Road trip.
Yeah, she
William's
just
going
put
somewhere.
the
Road
new-
trip.
Simone put the new rear axle in, and she was going to that show today. So I'd like to.
Oh, she finally got it all in. Yeah.
I thought she was going somewhere today with it.
Yeah, she did mention that she had it done in a couple days for
Yeah,
her.
yeah. Be interesting. What's Brando saying? Most of my videos saying to make one. Yeah, usually I've had some as far as 20 or 30 different bits combined.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. We got a stranger from Canuckville. Yo,
Go.
what's going on?
Hey,
Oh, who's that?
Hey, Gary.
Kenny.
Yo.
Kenny is actually live when I'm not in bed. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
Beauty.
Took me 30 minutes to figure it out, or 42 minutes to figure it
Did
out.
you actually get a reminder, or were you just?
Yeah,
scrolling?
I did, but I haven't had my phone in my pocket for 43 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, today I ran into that same thing that you had a video on, Steve, about the Honda dipstick.
Yeah.
Why they put that dipstick on there when you got to have it up to the threads?
Well, just
you
like
know?
the old Briggs and Stratton, right, with the two little points on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
What's the sense? You just let it
Yeah,
overflow and you're done. Yeah. But how many people tilt the mower on the Honda, then put the oil in,
Mhm.
put the cap on, then they don't
Yeah.
check?
Yeah, I've seen that before too. Especially pressure washers are really easy to tip over
Hey,
somehow.
Simone.
Hey, Simone. Hey.
Did you go to the show today, Simone? Or how'd the car run? How's the axle?
Oh, hang on a moment.
Oop.
Hang on.
Turn off Space Invaders and talk to us.
Yeah.
Um,
That looked like a button from Austin Powers.
I had a good weekend. I've got to be quiet because my neighbour downstairs.
Alright.
I had a good weekend. I got a load of new parts,
Cool.
and when I got home, I got my car to the garage, put it in neutral, engine still running, and all I could hear was metal on metal.
Ooh.
Oh.
Clutch release bearing.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to separate the gearbox and the engine.
Yeah, no, true.
Yeah.
True. But better than a
Um,
bad rear end or transmission.
yeah.
But you're
But I
rear wheel
can't-
drive, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it won't be as bad as a front wheel drive would be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
I'll be
true.
back in a second.
The other thing I noticed as well is that because I didn't get a chance to do the front wheel alignment.
Mhm.
When you put your
Tires are
foot on the
wearing?
brake, well, when you put your foot on the brake, the steering rack goes. So
And it's not the disc brake?
skating. It's trying to skate.
Oh, it's towing. Yeah.
Yeah, towing in. So that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, that's a lot of tires in a
Um,
hurry.
Yes. So as soon as I get some money, I'm going to do that, because £60 for the clutch release bearing, I can't afford that right now. So
That's good. Figure.
but I got home and my neighbour, excuse my language, yeah, kind of peed me off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Took down my garden fence.
No.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Cut my grass
Wow.
and trimmed a load of plants. Oh, killed a load of plants that I planted.
No
What?
way.
Yeah, and he said, "Oh, I didn't see them."
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Would you like
just
us to send you
say
some
I
matches?
Just say I take cash. That's all.
Yeah.
I'd like to punch him.
Yeah. Wow. That sucks.
Make them pay. Make them pay.
Sure.
Yeah, back into his car. Yeah, borrow a pickup truck with an iron bumper and back into his car and say, "Sorry, I didn't see it."
No, don't do that.
That's great.
Well, that'll balance out the cost for the plants and everything and the fence.
Yeah.
Wow.
You
That's
can
karma.
get the money for the plants and then eventually go ahead and key his car.
Yeah.
Did you take a lot of video today, Simone, at the show?
Sorry?
Did you take a lot of video at the show or wherever you went?
I did quite a bit.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you see anybody there? Alex or anybody?
yeah.
Chris?
No. Pete and Chris were there.
Okay, cool.
Um,
How far away was it?
154 miles.
Wow. Oh, that put the rear end to the test. You're lucky the throw-out bearing went when you got home.
Yeah. But when I got home, I couldn't hear it. It's just when I took the car to the garage to put it away.
Yeah. Huh. Hey.
I had I guess a 280ZX that I had the throw-out bearing gone for. I drove it that way for about a month.
Yeah, you do it until it finally doesn't release.
Somebody got YouTube on.
Gary, I think you got YouTube on. No.
Not me. I'm on my
Hold
phone,
on.
so
What is that? Wait a minute. Oh, that's the show. Was it Monmouth 2022?
It might be Steve.
Cool.
I got that.
Somebody's got it. Wait a minute.
And that's
Hey, Simone, I think that might be you because you have a really deep voice. Do you have a YouTube on?
I just muted it.
No, it's not her.
Oh, I think it's because of her headphones. Plug it. Make sure it's plugged in all the way. Sometimes if it's not plugged in all the way.
Is it me?
Go ahead, Simone. Yeah, I think it's all right now because I know when I have the headphone jack.
No, it's still there.
It's still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Simone fixed it for a second.
Huh.
Hey, now it's
Might
gone.
be me.
Now it's gone.
Might be William.
Oh, you're right, William.
I am just low.
I don't know. I don't have my headphones and I'm just on my phone.
Let me see if it's Simone. Hold on. I just muted Simone. Is it still there?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to mute myself. Give me a sec.
Testing.
Okay,
one,
one.
two. Testing.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Might be you, Gary.
Yeah, it's you, Gary.
Ah, crap. Why?
Huh.
No,
Yeah,
I don't know why
aw.
that is. It's different on the unless it's this.
You got it. You got an external mic.
Yes.
That's the money right there.
All right.
Oh,
How
yeah.
about?
Color Courage.
Is that better?
That's going
Uh,
Test. 1, 2. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
better.
I think it's good now.
Yeah, it's the volume. Okay, it's not good on StreamYard's not very good unless they don't have like a native app where you can actually use the app to stream. I'm on the web browser here.
yeah.
All right, so who's got the shitty Color Courage?
me.
There you go.
Me. Well, it's my friends. I'm trying to help them figure it out.
Looks good, Simone.
Yeah.
Nice.
It says it could be a Nicky carb or a Walboro. How can I
Yeah, but
tell?
is it? Look at the float bowl on the carburetor. If the float bowl is cast, it's a Nicky. Does the float bowl have a nut?
No, that looks
That's
like
not
a Walbro.
It looks like
Yeah.
a wall, bro. No, the bowl, the float bowl.
Yeah, you know,
that's
you
a
can
wall,
see the
bro.
bowl. That's a
Oh,
standard
oh,
bowl.
That's a good
Nicky.
one. Yeah, that's a wall, bro.
Yep.
Does
Think it's a
it-
Nicky,
it
Henry?
doesn't have the
Okay,
cast
good.
That's a carburetor.
No, that's a good cover, actually. Those
Mr.
are
Trace
decent.
Atkins.
Oh yeah, somebody's still echoing. I can hear myself. Testing
Yeah.
1,
Good
2,
job, Simone.
3, 4.
Who's that, Simone?
Seven, eight.
That's crazy.
Is it me?
See, that
I
looks like
don't
a
know.
fun
That's
car to
a
fool
cool-
around
that's a
in.
good shot.
You
Yeah.
can park any place. You don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that blown up. That'd be a good screensaver.
Oh yeah.
I was going to try to crank this thing up, see if
You're breaking up, William.
Oh, there's
it
Pete.
do it. Well, run about 5 minutes.
Pete and Chris. Chris with the chops. He's got the pork
Yeah.
chops. It's weird
We went-
seeing Pete without a hat.
Yeah. We went for a curry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks, Sandy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with those courages. Just make sure that the top bolts.
oh, that's a cool shot. Yeah.
But now it's you and Sid Vicious.
He does look
Hey,
like
Mark.
him, yeah.
I know those Kohler courages you can make a lot of money on if they're, because they keep on bouncing back into the shop.
Steve.
I've run into like maybe 3 of them in the past month, and I've just flat out refused to work on it because it's always the same problem. And when I tell the people that I can fix it for X amount of dollars, and I can almost guarantee you within 6 months to a year, it's likely going to happen again, they just say, no, we're just going to throw it out and get another one.
Yeah. Well, then they had the 5000 series engine, which replaced it. Those are great engines.
Yeah, it just seems to be the Kohler courage.
If I put the turkey on this,
Yeah, I mean, if you need choke to have it run, you definitely got to
Fuel issue.
That sounds awesome.
That's just, it sounds like shit.
Okay, Steve.
What's wrong with
That's
that?
Gary. That's Gary.
Oh, right.
No. Yeah, look at UK McDonald's over
Yeah.
in the UK.
That's the promise of McDonald's. They don't
that
promise you the
saucy or is
best
that
burger.
a-
They promise you the same burger. It doesn't
Same
matter
burger
where you are.
everywhere.
Cappuccino, or what were you drinking out there?
I had a coffee, just a regular coffee.
Yeah, okay. There's no such
Large.
thing as regular coffee anymore. It's a mocha latte frappuccino.
Oh, over here it's just
If you go to
regular.
McDonald's in India, it's a
Yeah.
whole different menu.
Is it?
Really?
There's nothing that you would recognize on that menu.
Wow.
Well, they don't eat beef.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
that's
Yeah,
true.
there was someone over here. I forget. Someone in our chat one time last week said that their son works for McDonald's and went on the executive training thing, and you have to go to like 5-6 different countries and check out the way they run their stores and stuff. And he said like Greenland and different places like that. There's
Wow.
nothing even resembling what you think would be McDonald's food, but it's
Yeah.
all about the branding.
Well, my son does the same thing for a Wayback Burger.
Mm.
Every place he goes, they got their own typical type of food.
Yep.
So it's not the same.
Mm.
Yeah, I've got a friend in India, Gopi, and he's got a pet cow.
Does,
Sorry,
Does
he's got a
anybody-
pet cow,
Yeah.
and he talks about that cow nicer than he talks about his wife.
I have a question.
Oh,
Does,
yeah.
Yes.
does anybody over there recognize that?
Converse.
Heart. A heart on Converse shoes.
Do you recognize that at all?
No.
Heart.
The strings are
Psychedelic shoestrings.
What do you mean, the laces?
I watched.
Isn't it signed to distress, Blackheart?
Are
I
you
watched.
talking about the rainbow
No,
laces?
no, the heart.
The heart.
I was watching Matthew McConaughey talking about the Uvalde shooting.
Ah.
He was talking about a little girl
Mhm.
who she wanted to be an artist when she grew up,
Mm.
and listening to him talk about her, and it absolutely broke my heart. So I did that,
Mm.
and she did that on some
Nice.
green.
And he
she
grew
did
up
that
there.
on
I never
green-
knew that. He actually grew up
Yeah.
in that town. Yeah.
But this little girl drew a heart on her green
Mm.
Converse,
Oh, cool.
and I had to do that.
Mm.
I thought Matthew McConaughey was from Texas.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that's where it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uvalde,
Texas.
Uvalde, Texas. Yeah, right up on the
Not
Mexican
that
border.
far from.
Every Texan will tell you gun control's overrated.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
you guys are talking about the 19 little
Yeah.
kids. Oh,
Yeah. He went on a big thing.
Like a 32-minute thing on CNN not too long ago.
I see Matthew McConaughey, and I'm sort of going like this.
Yeah, but I tell you,
all right.
He paid for a lot of the funerals.
Yeah,
really.
That's decent.
It's a terrible tragedy. I mean, here in Connecticut, we had Sandy Hook, and here it's happening again. But the whole thing with the AR-15s is that it's not a gun; it's a platform. You can make an AR-15 out of parts. People don't seem to understand
automatic weapons since 1967.
The messed up thing here is that you can go and buy guns parts.
Yeah.
And you can buy them in individual components. You can't buy a full automatic trigger frame. I can go online right now with my pistol permit, order all the components, and I can modify it to be a fully automatic. And it would still be considered legal.
Yeah.
Or you can go buy a Ruger 1022 and put a winder on the trigger.
Yeah.
Exactly.
With a 50 round clip.
Exactly.
It all goes back to mental health, though. You know, I mean,
it does.
Mental health.
You got a lot of unhinged people, unfortunately, but whether the politicians, and this will be the only thing I can say on this part, is that the politicians are just going to have to get beyond the fact that there's going to have to be increased security regardless, and they can't expect the teachers to do it, but they just have to increase the security. They're a vulnerable target.
God for that border patrol guy. If he didn't have a kid in that school, would have been a lot more kids.
Yeah. Now, why was that door open? Now, why was he able?
No, the lady left it open. One of the ladies went out and she left it open. She stuck something in there. She left.
I think that's up for debate still, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
She left it open. However, they're pretty sure she left it open to go out to her car or something, or go have a cigarette or something. But they're pretty sure she closed it, or at least intended to close it. She tried to close it on the way back in, but Henry's right. It might not have latched. It might have been left open.
Yeah.
We had a shooting in the late 90s over here. I do forget the name of the town it happened in. But after that, there was a huge petition, and I think it was in months, and they banned handguns in this country entirely.
Yeah.
You're taking the right away from a person. First, it starts off with guns, then it's going to be coffee pots and frying pans, whatever,
Do the bad guys still have guns, Simone?
Yeah, the bad guys.
How do you take the guns away that are already out there?
There was a guy in Plymouth, in the city I live in, last year or a year before, I can't remember exactly, but he had a permit for like a rifle range, because that's the only place we can go if we want to fire a gun. And I've done it.
That's why you said guns were illegal. You can still own one over there?
No, you can go to a registered place and use it as a target practice.
But is it your own, or do you have to rent it or something?
No, you can buy one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can own it, but you got to keep it in the house. You got to have all the bullets registered, all the guns registered.
You got to have a lockbox.
And then they'll come and check it without anybody telling you they're going to come and check it.
Yeah.
They're just going to show up.
Exactly. But he had some serious problems with his family. His relationship broke down with his partner, and he just lost it. He was a big guy, bodybuilder, and he just lost it. And then he took his guns out and he just started randomly shooting people on the street.
Well, that's it. It's the person. He's crazy.
It is. Yeah.
It's not the
Henry. You're right. It's if you take the guns away, they're going to be out there with machetes. You take the machetes away, they're going to be out there with pocket knives. The only difference is they won't get as many people.
How many guys were killed with frying pans? Their wife hit them with a frying pan.
There we go.
I came close a few times.
Don't tell your wife that.
Yeah. There are more stabbings in this country.
Because
shootings.
John, your wife
if you didn't ban it, it would be escalation.
We got to watch out for our friend Tom in Australia. Remember, Tom's got that shanker. We got to watch.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want a gun.
Well, look at what Steve built. He built that that sword out of the chainsaw.
Conan the Barbarian sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Steve can take you out from a distance. He can.
Or
He can,
Xena,
he
warrior
can throw. He can
princess.
throw an impact wrench across the state.
Remember,
I am-
Steve's on an
I am-
island.
Yeah.
I am polishing that thing. It's shiny. It's getting shinier and shinier.
What about the sword? I just asked a simple question.
that was beautiful. That was beautiful, John.
That was good.
April takes care of. But never mind.
Okay, let's moving right along here.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head off, but I figured I'd just come on and say hi. Hope all is well. And
What was with the Sam Adams I saw?
I'm
What was
sorry, Steve, scared you
Oh,
off, Gary. I apologize.
got that for my birthday, actually.
that? When was your
Friend
birthday?
got it at a thrift store. So
Oh,
it's the actual tap from the Sam Adams place in Boston.
Yeah,
So
that's cool, man.
and then you can change it out. So instead of the seasonal noble pills, it'll be like the winter lager, or I'm more of a fan. I do like their Oktoberfest. Their Oktoberfest is pretty
Oh,
good.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can just change the label.
Cool.
So I gotta figure out which one I gotta put it on. So
Well, happy birthday anyway, Gary.
Yeah, happy
Well,
birthday.
Happy
this
birthday, Gary.
is back in March. I just haven't had a chance to put it all back together yet. But
If I could have a rifle, it'd be that.
What is
mm,
that?
It was
Gary.
Iran.
It's an enzyme 303 from World
Nice.
War II.
all right, guys, be well. Take care.
Take care,
Take
Gary.
care, Gary.
Bolt action.
Take care, Gary.
Yeah, that's
Full
Is
nice.
it Enfield 303?
Enzyme 303. It's a 5-round magazine.
I have
5 to
an
10.
Enfield 303.
5 rounds. What good is that?
Yeah, I know.
Depends on how many friends you want to get rid of.
It's more than one.
I
It's
only
a,
need,
it's
For
a,
I
John,
only need
for
one
John, he'll
bullet.
have 3 bullets left.
actually, it could be 10.
Yeah.
Actually, it could be 10.
Well, I always, hey, John, maybe you can answer this because you're ex legal or ex officer, whatever.
Retired.
How come so many people, the first thing I ever learned when I saw a course on, defending yourself or whatever, and they're talking about shooting or whatever, they say take a headshot and get it done with. But no one ever does that anymore. What's the deal?
I was taught body mass.
If
Hit the
you're
big part in
taught
the
to
middle.
shoot at mass, but if you're
Yeah.
good enough, you can headshot. That stops the threat right
Well,
there.
because you see all the people with the body armor and everything else, but there's usually nothing on their face.
Right.
See,
And
my,
that's what the
Have
my
y'all-
snipers
question
get them. The snipers get
You
them.
got to be good to hit it.
No, agreed. No, agreed. But the
You need a
snipers, I know,
rifle.
that's the first thing the
Have
sniper
y'all-
does is go for the forehead.
Have y'all
My-
ever
my-
watched the North? I'm sorry, so go ahead.
That's okay. My question is,
Ladies
I'm gonna
first.
be very, very brief.
Okay.
When there is a shooting or someone in this, it's inevitably a story with like a trooper. They'll shoot them and kill them. Why not injure them and then prosecute them?
Because then they'll sue you.
You
Yeah, and it
shoot
saves
till
you a
the
fortune
threat is
putting them in jail if
neutralized.
you kill them off the bat.
You have to neutralize the threat, like John said. Take it out. Because
Yeah.
that threat
A
can
wounded
kill other
person
people
will
as
still
well, not
hurt
just
you.
In this country, it would like injure them and then prosecute them.
Well,
And
yeah,
it's
but you've
$7
never seen
million
it.
on trials and prisons and
Yeah,
this.
you've never seen a dead person get off on good behavior after 5 years.
Exactly.
No, but over here we wouldn't kill them outright.
Well, you're not
This is
killing them
Texas.
outright.
They'll kill
You're
you
doing
for
your
a
job
parking
and you're
ticket.
protecting the innocent.
Yeah. I mean, if it was someone with a gun who hasn't killed anybody or hurt anybody, yeah, okay, get him so that you could prosecute and all that. But if the guy's killed 2 or 3 or 4 people, he's going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Simone, if it helps, go ahead, Mr. Henry. I'm sorry.
Well, it's the same thing. Like, if a thief stole something and the cop is chasing them, they can all get in an accident. All the cop has to do is get that license plate number, then go to his house.
Go home.
Yeah.
I was telling Ken earlier that I wrote software
Nope.
for a company that had trackers so that bank robbers didn't get die packs and they didn't get chased out of the bank and there wasn't any standoff at the bank. The cops would sit there and watch that tracker light up and just wait for him to go home.
That's right.
And
Most of the time, they'll go home and they
yeah,
don't
we
think
found
about
one in a jar of peanut butter. And it turns out radio signals travel through peanut butter quite well.
it. Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't show exactly where it said. It just knew it was in the building somewhere. And they
Yeah.
said they searched for like 6 hours before they finally found it. Then they narrowed it down to the cupboard, and they were all laughing and going through jars one at a time.
Good thing
until
it
they
wasn't
found
in the body cavity, Bill.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why I wrote the software, and I didn't have to look for this tracker.
Oh, fix it. We have tasers out. Yeah.
You know what this whole conversation reminds me of a Netflix show that I was watching. It's Mike Myers. It's called The Pentaveret. I don't know how to pronounce it. Pentaveret, something on
I've heard
Netflix.
of this.
It's because Mike Myers is Canadian, and there's
Yeah.
this girl. I want to know how you Americans feel about this, because there's a girl in the show that wears a T-shirt that says "Canadian, living the American dream without the violence,"
Huh.
and she wears that.
That's how
Right?
it is.
Yeah, and then
I've
I
got
think there's
family in Canada.
Yeah,
They're not
I was
moving.
quite surprised that Mike Myers actually put that in one of his shows, because I think he's like pissing Americans off by doing that, you know. And I'm like, "Ooh, maybe you shouldn't have done that, man." But whatever.
Yeah, you don't want to piss off the violent neighbor down south. when your neighbor's already got a violent streak, you don't want to piss him off.
Yeah.
So you admit that? There you
Yeah.
John, Sandy was asking what your story was, John.
Yeah.
I've done forgot now. Just move on. I appreciate it.
Hey, Steve, I'm 5'10", pushing 5'11", with a 34-inch inseam. I was designed to run, not fight.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all legs. I run.
I was gonna say
I'm
I'm
out.
6 foot with about 42, or actually a 30 inseam and about a 42 waist. So I'm basically just standing there.
I've got a 30 waist and a 34 inseam. I'm aerodynamic. I'm out. You know, the only reason I fight is when somebody catches me.
Although I am pretty quick, though. I gotta admit, I am pretty quick.
This country was built by everybody's prisons were emptied into the United States.
Yeah.
This is the kind of people that were brought in here. We killed the Indians. We killed everybody. But the mafia took over. The United States government. So this is the way everything runs here. You know, it's all bad guys taking over.
Thanksgiving for my race, Thanksgiving was not a fun holiday.
Yeah.
It's like over here. The people who run the country, they're all bad guys. They're all
What did you say, Bill? You said for your race. What did you say?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
Bill's Indian?
Yeah.
Must be Indian,
Yeah, we came in second.
What tribe though? What's the background?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
we got we've got a little bit of mutt mixed in.
Oh, I get
Hold
it.
your,
So what do you call yourself, Bill? Then are you Native American?
White.
You
I'm in Texas. White.
What the hell are you talking about then? I don't understand what.
No,
you
that's
just
what
said
you call
then.
yourself in Texas. White.
Yeah.
This is Texas. Texas has got different rules.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, see, we killed off the Indians, and then why? It's like those people are supposed to be really running this country, not the.
Well, yeah, but they weren't complaining about the Mexicans, so somebody had to.
I don't know.
What?
Whatever.
Okay, we've gone political.
Hey, it's over an hour. I gotta
go make mom
Ed
dinner.
is on. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, Ed's on. You go over Polar Bear Ed, but I just want to say thanks to everybody. Chief Bill over there, thank you. John, Henry, Steve, thanks for showing up. Simone, thanks for staying up late.
Everybody.
No problem. I'm going to watch.
Steve, we've got something we're working on. A tribute to you. You'll probably hear about it next week.
Well, you better not get in.
We're gonna call it Steve Day. We're not gonna tell you when or how, but we got something for you, Steve.
There better not be any copyright infringements on there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to sue.
No, not really.
You'll have to talk to John about that.
There you go. Not really.
John isn't Johnny Depp. Yeah, I'll get some information from him.
Yeah.
All right, let me hit end, and then if we want, we could talk amongst ourselves. But everybody, thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.
Everybody in chat, take